So Irv Gotti walks in with his crew, and I'm like, oh my God, do I say something? Because I'm really a big fan, low key, of Irv Gotti, for real, for real. Baby, baby, I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on time, and I gave you my. Damn. Unfortunately, we are here to discuss the passing of music executive Irv Gotti. I am so saddened by his passing, and it puts so much into perspective. As you guys know, we've been shifting our focus on this channel to start looking at things from a business perspective. And like a lot of us, especially a lot of hip hop heads, we really appreciate the people who started the legendary labels that gave us all of the legendary artists that we all look up to. And Irv Gotti is definitely one of them. Irv Gotti is special to me because he's also from Queens, where I'm from as well. There's only a few people who have really made it out of Queens on a large scale and made an impact on, the rest of the world. Some of those you may know as Nicki Minaj, 50 Cent, Irv Gotti, Nas. He's definitely one of them ones. Why do I like Irv? I don't know. I took a liking to Irv because you know what? Irv was funny. Irv was a dickhead, but Irv is funny. And you'll know that if you just watch any of like his interviews and stuff like that. Not only did he do like music stuff, like he was active in film and TV as well, just like 50 is. But yeah, I just wanted to take a moment to really appreciate Irv and, his legacy and what he gave to the culture, so we can get into just the facts first before we go any further. Irv Gotti was born on June 26, 1970, passed on February 5th, 2025. This is Irv along with DMX and Jay-Z. I think around this time, Irv was hired as an A&R for Def Jam, and he brought on DMX and Jay-Z. It says Irv Gotti sold tens of millions of records as a producer, put out multiple platinum plus artists on his label, dominated radio with Ja Rule and Ashanti, brought Jay-Z and DMX to Def Jam, and beat the feds in court. Legendary one. Facts. That's one of the great things about Irv is that, and I'm not like glamorizing this, but like it's real interesting how like all of these labels got caught up and have gotten caught up, with the government and stuff like that. And Irv was one of those people where like they really raided the office of Def Jam. Like they brought the streets corporate. They were one of the ways in which hip hop and the streets were transforming into mainstream commercialism. And these were the street dudes who were really getting respect by not only the streets, but the white men, the executives, the Leor Cohens, and the names that you always hear them talk about. Like, this is why they're special. Because they're special doesn't mean that they go without criticism, because I don't know the specifics of his business, with Ashanti and Ja Rule and stuff like that. But I think I do remember, like, I think Ashanti re-recorded her albums because he was owning the copyright to it, or didn't want to give her masters back, or let her buy her masters back. I don't even know what the case was. In a situation like that, I wish you could have been better. So it says the co-founder of Murder Inc. Records has died at the age of 54, according to the Hollywood Reporter. The famed record executive and producer's cause of death is as yet known. Earlier today, it was reported that Irv suffered a stroke several days ago. This is the second stroke he had in the last 7 months. Okay, Irv was a prominent figure in hip hop throughout the 1990s and early 2000s. Due to his work with Ja Rule and Ashanti, he produced or co-produced classic tracks like Ja Rule's Always on Time. Yeah, that's one of the ones I used to like in the early 2000s. Now, baby, baby. Yep. Okay, featuring Ashanti, Jay-Z's Can I Get A, featuring Ja Rule and Emil, DMX's What's My Name, and Eve's Gangsta Lovin', featuring Alicia Keys, among many others. R.I.P. to Irv. Gotti, born Irving Domingo Lorenzo, played a key role in hip-hop and R&B records of the time. His signature production style blended hip-hop beats with melodic hooks and influenced the wave of rap and R&B crossover hits that were inescapable from 2001 to 2004. Among them, several platinum smashes with Ja Rule and Jennifer Lopez, including Always on Time. I'm ready. Yo, that's my song. Ain't It Funny? And Ashanti's Foolish, Rain on Me, and Mesmerize. He also had amazing songs with J-Lo. I love me some J-Lo. Anyway, it says before launching Murder Inc., now listen to the T, okay? In New York City in 1998, Gotti worked as an A&R at Def Jam, where he helped bring DMX, Jay-Z, and Ja Rule to the label. He produced the song Can I Live From Jay-Z's 1996 debut, Reasonable Doubt, Gotti's production credits extend to records by Kanye West, Memphis Bleak, Fat Joe, and Christina Milian. He also released several albums under his own name. Def Jam has lost one of its most creative soldiers who was hip hop, says Leo Cohen, who held chief executive roles at the label from 1988 to 2004 and was a presence from its nascent days. He currently serves as the global head of music at YouTube. When we were on bended knee, he brought the heat and saved our asses. He comes from a very tight, beautiful family from Queens, and it's an honor and a privilege to have known him. Irv, you will be missed. His career faced some setbacks in the mid 2000s due to an FBI investigation and a raid of Murder Inc.'s offices into alleged ties with drug kingpin Kenneth Supreme McGriff. Although ultimately acquitted, the case damaged Murder Inc.'s reputation. In recent years, Gotti had reinvented himself fast, expanding into television with the creation of BET Tales, an anthology series blending hip hop and storytelling. So, one of the things that I wanted to talk about as well was Irv Gotti's participation in reality TV. And so, most of you guys may know the Growing Up Hip Hop series. I used to watch that a lot. And once for one season, they brought it to New York City, and it featured, people like Irv, Ja Rule, and their kids who grew up in the spotlight or with their parents in the spotlight. And so it was really cool. It was really cool to see Irv interacting with his kids. He definitely is not the perfect man, and he ain't the perfect husband either. He's not the perfect partner. Because especially for those of us who expect loyalty and commitment and just monogamy. I'm sure he did like not great things to Ashanti and other women, because I think that in recent years, as the Me Too movement has grown, I do think that I heard some rumblings. I don't even want to search it up yet because I don't want to disrespect the moment and the legacy. But it's real. It's so I have so much respect for all of these executives. But in times like this, in today's times, it's so hard to have one opinion on them because they always tied up into some mess. All of these lawsuits, and I think that something was coming on Earth. Like I feel like somebody did accuse him of something or attempt to file a lawsuit or whatever. Even I don't know if it was after all of this Diddy mess had started, but yeah, unfortunately, he's not here to answer for those wrongdoings if they were. But that's just something that's going to be in the back of my head for the rest of my life because I am a woman, right? And we know how they was with women back in the day, just having their way with us. Back to the reality TV thing. So I was following an artist that I really love, Vina Love, and you know her, but you don't know her because I have her like she's the voice that you hear when my videos open or when I'm playing have an artist at the end of my videos. That's her. And so I'm following this artist, and she's the daughter of a legendary DJ in New York City. She was among Irv and his kids. And so anyway, I come from college. They're filming the season finale of Growing Up Hip Hop in New York City at a venue, and there was going to be a performance, right? Because Vina was an artist on there, and the season finale was going to take place at a legendary venue and with performances from the artists. And so I went because I really wanted to see her. But as when I got there, I'm there standing around, and Irv Gotti and his crew walks in. It's a lot of important people there because this is a whole TV show with hip hop legends. So Irv Gotti walks in with his crew, and I'm like, oh my God, do I say something? Because I'm really a big fan, low key, of Irv Gotti, for real, for real. So I don't know. I can't remember the exact words or whatever, but I woke up to him and I'm like, hi, like, I'm Destiny. I'm from Queens. And I don't know. I don't fucking know what I said, but I must have said like, much respect for everything that you've done for the culture and for hip hop and stuff like that. It wasn't a long conversation or whatever, because you don't want to take up people's time, but just to show them that respect. And he appreciated it. And so, my interactions with Irv has always been positive, rest in peace to him. And now that I know his kids, from watching them on TV, I wish them strength. I wish them everything, because it's definitely not easy losing a parent. And the most important thing that we take from this conversation is that it's so important as people of color to take care of our health, y'all. Irv Gotti was only 54 years old, struggling with diabetes, and that resulted in him having strokes. And I've been trying to do better, y'all, but I'm not perfect. I just finished eating the fucking cinnamon roll. So we just need to do better when it comes to our health and diabetes, high blood pressure and all of that stuff, and try to stay active for real, even if you don't feel like it, because we need our bodies to last longer, and we need to put good things in our bodies in order to keep us here longer. Like they say, you are what you eat. Even if it's nasty, it's still good for you. Okay. So I'm going to leave it there. But if you have any thoughts on Irv, whatever, please feel free to express them in the comments below. Like, I'm interested in what you guys think and what you guys think of my story on him as well. Rest in peace to Irv Gotti. I can't wait to, see what happens if the cause of death is revealed. And I'll be definitely following the situation. I'm very, very saddened by this. It's getting to a point, y'all. People are getting older and we are losing our legends. And we're all getting older. And it's just these stark reminders that stop me dead in my tracks and make me more grateful for life and for the time that we spent together. So take care of yourselves. All right. All right. I hope you like the video. Peace.